here I am in my car again. Maybe this is a car thing. I am able to do this because I'm a proud owner of Tesla Model 3, my Tessie, that knows how to drive herself. You know, in what happened 2 days ago, it's been 2 days I think, maybe it's been 2 days from the drama, 1 day since I talked about it. She was the only one, my Tessie was the only one that was all the way there for me, or so I thought. I have come around to realize that my husband was there too. It's really complicated. My failure mode arises when everywhere I look, I see barbed wire, I see spears, I see howling for my blood or surrender or whatever else it is that the crowds howl for in their own language. And there is nowhere else to turn. For me, that is the end. What I wind up doing is start looking for an exit. What is the exit? That is when I feel suicidal. Because, well, that's an exit. What happened this week was different. I knew I had another exit because last time this happened, I have set up a different exit. I texted all the people close to me and I said, guys, I have a problem. I'm feeling suicidal and here's where I am. I received support from some. I received toxicity from others. What I received from my husband is complete and undivided desire to make sure that I was okay. He stayed on the phone with me, he talked to me, he listened. I understand I was not nice, so he gets a medal. My brother-in-law, he gets everything else. He talked to both of us separately. Excuse me. And he's a very special person that it's very hard to describe. There's a lot of love there to be had. Anyway, I'm driving to Mexico. I have booked myself the cutest little cottage for the week. I was so messed up in my head, I didn't know what day of the week it was. I thought Airbnb wouldn't let me book on the day of, which was really weird. Maybe that was something new. So I booked for the next day possible. That was yesterday. Oh well, I'm driving there today at $34 a day. I'll be okay. It is little known fact that Mexico has wineries right outside of Ensenada in Guadalupe Valley. It's the most scenic, beautiful, peaceful landscape I have ever seen. And I need to come back to myself, come back to Katya, which is what I have come to call myself. The myself I don't have to be the myself. On the inside, I remember the Katya that was growing up. The little girl that was so confused about what the world wanted. I don't like my childhood pictures because that look of utter stupefied bewilderment. I remember the mental state that went with it. I was such a good girl and yet teachers were unhappy with me. I did. God, I was just confused the whole way through. And I guess that is where I go when the world doesn't make sense. And I can still connect and identify with Katya. She was not so much unhappy as she really was confused. Sometime I should post this picture that I have. It's the only childhood picture I like. I was figure skating. I was really, really bad at it. I couldn't see the ice very well, or whatever you're supposed to see. My reflexes weren't great because as a child I had very, very poor vision. So I spent 5 years in first year figure skating class, always being confused about what I was supposed to be doing. Sounds like a retarded child. I had a co-worker tell me I shouldn't use words like retarded. It was one of the things that is weighing heavily on me. I will not allow PC crap into my business and into my life. You don't like me using the word retarded? Press the stop button. Press the I go, take my blocks, and play elsewhere button. Incidentally, the context that time was very different. I was talking about retarded technology choices. Today, I am talking about what a retarded, developmentally retarded child I really was. And no, the word retarded does not trigger me. So if you're going to argue with the world and stand up against what they believe, a lot of people are going to be pointing spears and barbed wire at you. So what do? How do you handle it? How do you stay true to yourself and stand up to the world at the same time? My solution had been to surround myself with people who would support me. And then, when I truly needed them, the support was completely gone. That's why it was as bad as it was. It was there, I just couldn't reach it. Every time I tried to reach for support, I got anger and rejection. And I did not know how to get past that when I was drowning. So I guess this is the theme for my little vacation. There is a lot of love to be had in the world, and I don't feel discouraged. I just feel like